What's going on, guys? It is Wednesday afternoon at this point. Let's see, 5:10 over there. And I am just shot from work today. But it's, as you can see, it's raining. And rain makes for good indoor activities. That was probably the lowest intelligence thing that has ever come out of my... Never mind. So yeah, we're going down to the shop tonight. I got Alex coming, and we are going to do the first mod to the shop. It's pretty exciting. So I brought everything down there earlier today. I had my camera in the truck, so when I got out of work, I could just, you know, start filming right there. So I whipped up the camera and forgot the SD card, so I had to run all the way home, which isn't that far, thankfully, and get a card. So here we are. So first things first, I want to get this out of the way. I do apologize for any disturbances in the audio. We got this storm rolling in, and it's blowing directly at this door. And this is like moving around and the rain's hitting it. I'm not exactly sure how the microphone's gonna pick that up, but if it does get annoying, there's really nothing I can do about it, so I do apologize for that. So, here it is. This is basically my workshop. Got this sweet toolbox from Home Depot. That's kind of scary. Got the sweet toolbox from Home Depot, 61 inches. It's got all locking drawers and everything. Nothing fancy, but for 500 bucks, I'm gonna take that any day of the week. So, extra tires, these are for sale if anybody's interested. And here is where the main workstation is going to be. There is a bench over here now. It's actually, I mean, it gets the job done, but I'm kind of really just looking for something fun to do. And I do like nice things and just clean, fresh workspaces, so that's what all this wood is for. Got a nice piece of plywood. We got some 4x4s, 1x3s, project board, and these are 10-foot 2x4s. That's a little scrap that we can use for something. And it's gonna go along this wall here. It should be really nice. I do eventually want to put a shop press at the end, and then over here, hopefully I can put a stand or some sort of contraption to hold some axles, because I want to learn how to work on axles and gear them and maybe get some welding going. But until then, I need a workbench so I can start working on little things. If I want to bring the Jeep in here, I can take parts off and put them on the bench. So it's definitely a good thing to have. I think any workshop needs a nice workbench, a nice space to work and be clean. So I'm excited to build. We got our box built, we got our tabletop cut, and things are going well. Alright, so we got our legs mounted, and we're changing the design here. Originally, I was going to do a shelf around the whole entire thing on the bottom, but I decided to just go around these four here, so that way under this section, this is all open, so I could put a cart or shop vac or even the tires over there. They can all fit under here, and it'll still keep this nice and sturdy. It's already like really shored up, so it's gonna be nice. All the storage in here is welcome. Bam, just in time for the battery to die. It's flashing red right now. There we go, we got a space to work on stuff, I guess. Definitely gotta move that light up and over, or just move it up because that's quite annoying. Although I probably look really good right now. That's gonna be so nice. All the storage under there, tires for now. Those are for sale, buy them. So the next project I have coming up is going to be these Highline Fenders from Poison Spider. But as much as I like the raw aluminum look, I do have a bunch of Duplicolor, Patriot Blue, Perfect Match stuff, so I think I'm gonna color match them. I've always liked that clean look. So over here, I got some test runs going. Granted, this is a piece of steel. This is actually part of the Fender kit though. This over here is the white aluminum primer. I really like how that finish is looking. And then over here is a Rust-Oleum self-etching primer. And it dries like a little flat. I don't know, it's like, it has, you can tell right there, that's the most accurate, I don't know, what do you want to call it? That's the most accurate picture of it. And let's compare that again to this. I really like how that finishes much better. So I think I'm going to go with the aluminum primer. I'll show you. So this stuff, it's Rust-Oleum, it's their professional series, so I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. Also, these cans are really annoying because they don't fit in the drawer or anything. And this is that self-etching primer stuff. But I think I'm gonna end up going with this. I do really like how that finish is coming out. So, should be pretty cool. These little test runs, I'm gonna let these dry and check on them tomorrow. All right. We have a completed workbench. I think that was the last thing I filmed. If not, then this is random as heck, but who cares? So, the first big project that we've been working on is my Fenders. These are Poison Spider aluminum Highlines. I picked them up. I don't think they make them anymore. I picked them up from somebody. So, we got them all primed up right now. I didn't film it because it's kind of boring, to be honest with you. Got them sanded a little bit. So the next step in the process would be color. I'm using Duplicolor Perfect Match. I don't have the screen out. Duplicolor Perfect Match, and it is, this actually doesn't say the color on it. It's PB something, like peanut butter and PBT PB7 Patriot Blue Metallic. So, that's what we're doing. First layer of color about to go on. Alright, so we got our first layer of color. Wow. Alright, so we got our first layer of color on. The camera's not really picking it up. Actually, this one doesn't look too bad. It's like going away. This one though, let's see if I can pick that up on the camera. It's like flaking, not flaking, it's like cracking. Yeah, there you go, you can kind of see it there. So I'm not really sure if that's like a reaction with the primer that I used or something, but I'm not really happy with it. Hopefully when I put more coats on it, it'll either cover it up, or my hope is that it'll fill it in a little bit because I don't really want to see that texture. But I guess as long as they're pretty close to the color of the Jeep, it's gonna look fine in the long run. I can always get them like professionally sprayed or something, or get an actual paint mix. Because obviously with the Highlines you need new hood stuff and you gotta cut and everything. So if I can find a new hood, or even like a fiberglass hood, and use the same paint over this and over that, we'll see. So first coat done. I think it says like 2 to 3 coats or something, so we'll see how far that goes and what it looks like. Alright, so I got 2 full coats on and a third, like a really light coat, and it did kind of, it cracked more on the second coat. You can really see it there. but the third really light coat seemed to have covered it up better. It's pretty much as far as I can get on these for now. Maybe tonight or tomorrow morning or something I can refresh them. But anybody who owns a Jeep knows they're never done with and there's always something. So the other day I was driving and this brake caliper, I don't want to say locked up, but it's definitely clamping shut because I was yanking the wheel like almost halfway around and I was just going straight. So gotta get these behemoth wheel weights off. These things weigh at least 150 pounds and it's a pain in the ass to get them off. So we're gonna do it though. So we managed to, I think, fix the brake on this. I just cracked the little bleeder valve nipple thing, whatever you want to call it. We tested it a couple times and it seems to be freed up, but I really need to drive it and get it hot and see how it reacts. But I didn't really film any of it because it was just me and Alex like troubleshooting. There was like nothing to see, so whatever. That's gonna be a wrap for today. Got some paint going on the fenders. And there we go. All right, so it's the next day now, and hold on. All right, so it's the next day now. It's early in the morning, and I took the Jeep to the gym this morning to test out the brakes, and they seem to be working fine, which is just so bizarre to me. So anyway, that's good news. Hopefully they don't lock up again, and if they do, I'm just gonna replace the caliper because just do away with all the problems. But so this morning's workout, every now and then I get these workouts and I take like a full scoop. It's super early on a Sunday right now. It's rainy, it's good sleeping weather. And I'll just get up, I'll take a full scoop of pre-workout, sometimes a little bit more. And between that and just like being so tired and loud music, I get into like this weird thing where like I can't focus on anything. But the second I lift up a weight, for some reason, I can really focus on like that mind-muscle connection. And it's just so weird, but it feels so good. And then I end up killing the workout. So that's how this morning went. So I'm gonna end this video on a good note. It was kind of sporadic. I'm filming all over the place. I am just so busy with like work and just stuff that isn't good for filming, but I'm really working on some new content. I'm gonna have a lot of installs coming on the Jeep. We got projects and stuff going on, so I'm gonna get back on this. I keep saying that, but I'm getting back on it. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.